This is the most top-tier enchanting material I've ever seen, fairy nail polish. Just with a few light strokes from Dolly Ben, it etches out shiny patterns that even clay coating and blade burnishing techniques can't achieve. For this competition, the production team has even brought in the double champion Jack to challenge Dolly Ben's authority. Let's see together whether Jack will succeed in his challenge, or whether Dolly Ben will claim his 10th consecutive championship. Unlike before in this match, challengers can select the type of sword to forge from the arsenal of past champions. After much deliberation, Jack finally chooses the mysterious medieval sword. The parameter requirements for forging the sword are as follows. The blade length must be between 71 and 76 centimeters. In addition, it needs to have a cross-shaped guard and a disc-shaped pommel. As for the forging technique, Jack has chosen raindrop Damascus as the main method. The 8-hour countdown begins. Dolly Ben first makes 23 layers of Damascus steel and then plans to divide it into 6 pieces. His plan is to sandwich a piece of high-carbon steel to create a raindrop Damascus 3-layer composite. Dolly Ben works extremely fast. In just a few minutes, he has reached the stamping and fusion stage. On the other side, Jack, seeing Dolly Ben's speed, immediately feels the pressure mount, so he decides to stack thicker Damascus to showcase his strength. After processing the steel billet, he quickly starts heating it. At this point, Dolly Ben has already begun stretching and shaping the blade. As the 9-time champion, he's also very nervous at this moment. After processing the steel billet, he immediately cuts and stacks it, ending up with a total of 139 layers, which he then puts into the furnace for forging and fusion. 2 hours have passed and Jack has also reached the stage of stacking and forging the Damascus. Due to the thickness of the steel billet, the entire process requires great caution, because one careless move could lead to delamination. Meanwhile, Dolly Ben, who is working at lightning speed, has already completed the stretching of the Damascus 3-layer composite and has started marking the positions for the raindrop holes on the blade. To put it simply, raindrop Damascus is a pattern formed by punching holes in the steel billet after it has been shaped. The more holes punched, the more pronounced the pattern will be. At the same time, Jack is performing a second layering using the hot stacking method to create a Damascus with hundreds of layers. This approach can save time, but he has overlooked the step of cleaning the steel billet and directly sprinkles flux on it before starting forging and fusion. However, the process doesn't go smoothly, and he has to sprinkle a large amount of flux again. Fortunately, fusion is eventually achieved. Dolly Ben has already started heat treatment and then directly completes quenching with excellent results. With 3 hours left, he has plenty of time to complete the fabrication of the other components. Jack, seeing that he is falling behind in speed, decides to use a homemade mold to quickly punch out the raindrop pattern. Although the effect is not as good as hand hammering, it can save a significant amount of time. Dolly Ben has already finished making the cross-shaped guard and has turned his attention to the inscriptions on the blade. He picks up the nail polish to write the inscriptions, which can protect the runes on the blade from being eroded by acid. Jack, after increasing his speed, has also reached the quenching stage. However, this step doesn't go smoothly for him.